Let's go ahead and do our side covers now. This is a pretty easy process, so follow along here. Now I'm going to leave this on here for just a second so you can get these dimensions, you know. These are just approximate. They don't have to be right on the money, but this is kind of what it should be. And then I'll go over it on the bike too. So anyway, in your kit you have the stainless steel set screw. And I've put the nut on the end just temporarily. Now I'm going to put the Allen end on the opposite end of the regular nut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little Loctite on the screw right there. Then I'm going to screw that on there about, see, this is about the 1/4 inch dimension, this one right here, or this one. Then I'm going to put a little Loctite on there. Okay, now that one's going to be ready to screw in. So let's go to the bike and we'll show you how this goes in there. Okay, we'll start with the left side of the motorcycle first. Now there's a little tab here that was used on the stock bike, so that has that 6mm screw in it, thread in it. So go ahead and we're going to screw this little screw that you put in there with a 1/4 inch space there. We're going to screw that into the hole, and then we're going to go ahead and lock it with the wrench. Go ahead and this is a 10mm wrench. We're going to go ahead and just lock that nut against that thing there so that won't turn. You don't need to put too much torque on it, just snug it up there. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and run the nylock, the locking nut, on there. I'll get a close-up of that in just a second. Okay, and there's a close-up of it. Now you'll notice I've run the lock nut up onto the threaded set screw there. I've got about a 1/2 inch gap here of thread left over, and that's the amount that we'll use on the left side. Now on the right side you'll probably use a little bit less, maybe 3/8 of an inch or so on the left side. So I'm going to go ahead and fit this panel on there and we'll see how it looks. Okay, let's install the side panel. Okay, you line up the side panel with this screw right here in that opening. So that should slide right up in there like that, and then that should slide over the set screw like that. And then we'll go ahead and put the knob on there. And there you have it. You want to lift this side up just a little bit as you tighten it. You want to make sure that's up good along there before you tighten this. And then go ahead and do the other side, and then you have some good looking side panels there. Another way to align these as you're putting them on is this edge here should be about flush with this edge here. And then we've given you an extra knob. We've given you an extra knob in your kit, so make sure you keep track of that. Just throw it in your toolbox in case you ever lose one of these. And there again, push them up like that as you tighten the knob.